I knew there was another interview coming out with Canelo there in Mexico, and he basically is saying that he has 5 more years. How old is Canelo right now? I thought he said he wanted to retire at 35, which I'm not hating. I love Canelo. I love what he's done for the sport. I criticize him because there's a lot of things that I don't agree with, right? I'm a fan of Canelo, but I'm not a fanboy of Canelo, right? I like what he's doing for the sport, but he's still gonna receive criticism. He basically said that he has 5 more years. How old is Canelo right now? I think he's 33, right? 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. He basically in the past said that he was going to retire at 35. Now it's pushed to 38. I feel like Canelo is one of those rare dudes that always has hunger in his heart for the boxing game. I don't know if he has the hunger to fight the best of the best. And my last video rattled so many people because people often keep saying that Benavidez doesn't hasn't deserved the fight and all that. If we go by deserving the fight, nobody would have deserved the fight but Triple G. Who else? That's about it. Maybe I'm not thinking through right now, but Triple G is the only one that has probably earned it. Yildirim, what did Yildirim do? How did he even become the mandatory? Like, he didn't even belong. I could have been in there with Canelo if Yildirim. He did nothing. Rocky Fielding, did he earn the shot? Anyways, there's a lot of things that, and it's not. I'm not saying Canelo has been avoiding Benavidez for 1 year, because everybody's like, oh, if Benavidez has had of not lost the title on the weight or drug test or whatever, Canelo, no, he wouldn't have. No, he wouldn't have. Canelo can fight anybody he wants. He doesn't need to fight for a title. He doesn't need to fight for any of that. Just get that through your head. Okay. Now, I'm glad I'm getting off topic because I'm going by the other video because I've been getting a lot of comments like that. Canelo is gonna fight 5 more years per this interview right here. Hopefully, and I've said this many times. Hopefully, he doesn't ride it out as far as fighting Benavidez because Canelo is getting older. It's not to his benefit fighting Benavidez next year or the year after that. And Benavidez is to the point where I don't think he can make 168. Yes, I've called him a weight bully in the past because at the end of the day, 95% of the fighters are weight bullies. Like, they'll make a certain weight and then balloon up to 20, 25 pounds after that. Everybody in boxing is a weight bully. Canelo was like that once in his career when he was fighting at 154. He would balloon up to 170, 175. And so I don't think it's to his benefit waiting out Benavidez, or if they even intend to fight Benavidez at all. But good news that he still, plans to fight, because everybody was speculating, oh, is Canelo going to announce his retirement? What's going to happen? Is he still hungry for the sport? But per this interview there at Box Azteca, he plans to fight more. Of course, there's going to be fights here and there. They're going to be easy fights, and I don't give him crap for that because I don't think that every fight should be a tough fight. But I want to see Benavidez, bro. Like, I want to see that dude in there with Canelo. Munguia has earned the right now. Morel. There's so many fighters, but why nobody's saying anything about the Charlo fight? Like, if Benavidez hasn't earned it, how did the Charlos earned it when one of them has been out and fought a Jose Benavidez? The other one was was undisputed at 154, and like, how are you defending that and not wanting the Benavidez fight? Like, it only points out to being a fanboy. You just don't want Canelo to possibly lose. I have said that Canelo can win the Benavidez fight because of his experience. Other people don't want to accept that fact, and they don't want to see Canelo fight Benavidez because he can potentially lose, and bad, because Benavidez has the power and the speed and the agility and the youth behind him, and he's a big dude, right? I would listen. Like I said, I've been a fan of Canelo, and if it comes to a point where he gets knocked down or whatever, of course it's gonna be sad for the sport because a lot of people look up to Canelo, but that doesn't mean I want to see him not fight the best. But anyways, the video is already too long. He's going to fight for 5 more years per this interview. Let's see what happens. Let's see what's on the horizon. We're going to wait until Canelo announces it officially on his Instagram and on his Twitter. So let me know what you guys think.